Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm meteorologist Caitlin Lohr with a look at your forecast for the rest of today and a peek into tomorrow as well. We've got a lot of changes coming our way, so I kind of want to talk about them. First and foremost, we have seen a winter weather advisory get extended closer down to the Mankato area. Not quite including Mankato, but Mankato northward, I should say, is sitting under that winter weather advisory until 9 o'clock tonight because we have strong winds, snow on the way, and a little bit of accumulation possible. You mix all those things together and it's going to lead to some hazardous conditions out there for this afternoon and especially this evening. First and foremost, those winds, we're seeing winds anywhere between 20 and 30 miles an hour, wind gusts reaching anywhere up to, wait for it, 45 miles an hour. That's what we're looking at. Now, that is here in the Mankato area. Some of us may see gusts up into that 50-mile-an-hour range, which is why we are concerned about the chance for blizzard-like conditions from time to time around the area, because we are looking at that little bit of snow as well. Now, speaking of that snow, as we take a look at your future cast, that snow has already been moving in. We started seeing that snow falling here at the station in North Mankato between about 8:15 and 8:30 this morning, and now that snow is really just going to come in, kind of take over. Might see a little bit of rain snow mixing together along I-90 in southern Minnesota, which brings me to my next point. This system, which is the first of two systems that we're kind of tracking through the rest of this week, and the second one will impact the area tomorrow, but we're just focusing on this one for now. This system, or round one, will be impacting the area from I-90 northward into central and northern Minnesota. That means our friends, family, and neighbors to the south of us in northern Iowa may go through today with just some rather windy conditions, dry conditions, and a high fire danger risk because of the dry conditions and these strong winds out there. A little bit of the sunshine mixed in as the clouds are going to kind of stay over Minnesota versus going into northern Iowa. Now, we'll see this system with the snow kind of starting to clear out between 8 and 10 o'clock tonight here in the Mankato area, but may linger a little bit more so with some lingering flurries for areas north and east of Mankato into the overnight hours. Flurries may linger until about 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning when those clouds continue to blanket the area. From there, we'll be watching the next system to come in, which will impact the area from I-90 southward for most of the day, which will include northern Iowa. As we go into tomorrow night, that's when we could see some more snow up in the south central Minnesota area. As far as temperatures go, we do have a cold front moving through, so we had our warmest temperatures of the day earlier this morning in the low 40s. From this point forward, we will continue to see those temperatures slowly drop, reaching the low 30s by late tonight, looking at a low of about 29 degrees by tomorrow morning. And as you saw from the futurecast, we could see a stray flurry or two overnight in portions of the area. Well, that brings me to tomorrow. Like I said, most of the impacts tomorrow will be along and south of I-90, but through the evening and late night hours, we'll start to see that snow kind of creep up northward into parts of south central Minnesota and southeastern Minnesota. And that's when we could see some snow up here in the Mankato area. With the snow today and tomorrow and the strong winds expected, expect areas of reduced visibility. Stronger winds today compared to tomorrow, but that doesn't mean we can't be impacted by the snow mixing with those strong winds tomorrow either. It will also lead to wind chill values tomorrow, more so in the 20s as temperatures top out in the mid-30s. As far as snow totals go, the good news is it's going to be light. The better news for some of you is you're not even going to notice how much snow we have out there because a lot of it is likely to melt before it really starts to accumulate and become noticeable on the ground out there. However, in total, what we are looking at falling to the ground between today through 6 p.m. Friday afternoon is going to range anywhere from a dusting up to 2 inches. Now, there can be areas within southern Minnesota and northern Iowa that could see pockets of up to 3 inches of snow, so it's very hit or miss. However, most of the areas looking at about 2 inches or less, and again, you may not see that much snow on the ground in your yard or your neighbor's yard or your friend's yard down the road or a couple blocks away or even in the next town over. It may appear less than 2 inches on the ground because a lot of that will melt before it starts to accumulate throughout today and tomorrow. Well, that's a look at your forecast. For a more in-depth look again and a look at your extended forecast, be sure to tune in to KUIC News Now tonight at 5, 6, and 10 with meteorologist Daniel Sawicki and Chief Meteorologist Sean Cable.